What do you think? What are you doing? Whoa. It's about 35 degrees out today, but you know, we're figuring out ways to stay warm. No big deal. Yeah, we're back with the old red turbo wagon again today. It is our 93 245 Volvo around the world. When you talk about a Volvo 240, they came in a 2-door, 4-door, and a 5-door wagon. This one, being a 5-door wagon, is a 245. It is turbo swapped, it is manual swapped, and it is now going low, and it is getting some new shoes. Huh? No, I'm looking. Stop. Stop it. Shh. Got some work to do. Yeah, this episode's going to be kind of all over the place because I filmed it over different days and different things happen, and I took a nap here and there. I don't know. I'm old. I forget things.
Can't see.
We need the sun. Honey, projects we don't need, right? We need this. We need this in the stable. We're looking for a tow pig, and this is close, and it's under 20 grand. Isn't it gorgeous? Cummins with a 6-speed. Unfortunately, it's very other people's projects, so we're probably not gonna do it. Probably not. Oh yeah, boxes. Gotta get rid of them somehow. In classic Turbo Bricks fashion, it is barely running enough to move. Yet I have thrown wheels and tires on it, amongst many other modified parts. I don't even know what I'm doing in my life anymore. We get to do one of the most terrifying things known to man. That's... What is that? I don't even know. I'm so scared. I'm so scared. What is that? Playing with a spring compressor. And hey, if you like Volvo content, go ahead and smack that subscribe button. If you like RX-7 content, we've got another FD coming up. And of course, if you like Miatas and TDI Jeeps, hey, whatever, man. Or if you just like hearing old, incredibly attractive men ramble to a camera alone in their garage, well, you're in the right place.
Sploosh.
Doesn't exactly fit. Good deal. All right, we got our Ocean Classic 17s for the old 240 turbo. Ooh. Look at them. That's a lot of lip.
Yeah, those are pretty sexy.
Would
bang.
All right, you guys are coming home with me. All right, see you later. Oh, YouTube being the devil. Yeah. I'll just watch this one thing.
Yep.
It'll help.
We have some stuff. So, box number 1, actually. let's say box number 1. We've got some tie rods, we've got caliper hardware, 240 sport spring. Oh yeah, sold as a set. You know what tie rod ends and brake hardware looks like. I'm hoping IPD didn't short me a sticker. Where's my sticker, IPD? Seriously, if you're gonna sell parts, send a sticker.
It's pretty self-explanatory.
Seems like the cold has gotten you in an icy mood yourself, Ryan.
Okay, you know what, Shannon? I am in an icy mood, okay?
700 series, same as 200 series. Tools are the same as well. That's kind of an interesting little fun fact. I don't see any sticker anywhere, IPD. Anyway, let's put these on the car. I never put the gram lights on this side. Alright, drop springs going in. You got a 16mm bolt nut. Go ahead and pop that sucker off. Hey, we got 373 gears. Neat. Now just comes right off. Pop, pop. Real easy. And I never hit record. Because I'm an idiot. And in we go. Don't forget this little guy. Supposed to get it to sit somewhere where it looks natural, but I'm not really sure where that is. Find out where the spring wants to sit. Oh God. You know what? Sometimes it works a lot better if you have the right size nut. And come down a little bit. Oh God, too much. Stock spring versus the IPD Wagon sport lowering spring. This spring might be an overload spring. I'm not sure. I don't know if there's a way to tell. If you know how to tell if these are overload springs, other than, no, yep, feels like overload spring, leave a comment down below. Just like NASCAR. Wow, yeah. If you didn't know, Volvo lug nuts for the 240 are 1/2" 20 UNF thread. I have 3 packs of these, and I couldn't tell you where I got them or why I got them or what I paid, but I have them, and they're on the trusty parts rack over there. You can see inside here my spring perch is now loose, or at least the plate that locks the spring in. Once it gets loose enough, you can get hit with your impact, but it's just going to spin. So best way to stop that, rather, come up under here with some sort of thing. This is, I don't know what kind of car it came out of, but that tip is perfect for just hammering into things. So I'm just going to hammer it into there, and the pressure will push up on the spring and will lock our plate in place. We've got that wedged up under there. Come in here with our mini impact. Oh God, hang on, earthquake.
Wear it, you know. Oh, thanks. Oh, did you shake that up on purpose?
Parkinson's.
That's a lot of damage.
Whoops. Make sure you strip it out real good. There you are. After that, the whole shebang is just going to come right out. Just pop top. Pops right out. Alright. Oh, I got to do the strut first. Quick shout out to all the Snap-on guys here. I actually found this ratchet. This is my only Snap-on piece that I have. And I found this in a dumpster missing the ratchet mechanism. So the guys at the company I work at, the maintenance guys, have a Snap-on truck that stops by, and the guy charged me 20 bucks just for the ratcheting mechanism. So that's like a $200 ratchet for 20 bucks that I found in a dumpster in like 2012 in Japan, of all places. Oh, either it's twisting. God, I hope it's not twisting. I don't know if that's going out or not. That doesn't look like it's loosening at all. Comment down below if you ever had the top stud for your strut break free and just spin inside the car. ladies and gentlemen, I think that's exactly what's happening.
Mother bloody fuck bitch!
Alright, we're going for the lower one. Ugh. Oh yeah! Alright, gotta grab a wrench. Now that I've hammered on things blindly until something came apart, you just, drop the jack down. Spring falls right out. Just pop, pop. Pops right out. Pop. Pop, pop. There it goes. And of course, because, Dina Machines style, we're just gonna push it. Remember, your likes help push. Here we go. Just back up till you hit something. Why are you moving the car? Well, because I need the space to work, because I gotta pull this here suspension out of the car so I can put the spring compressors on the fucking thing so that I can damn near lose my head if it comes apart. We're doing work on the car, and this is a YouTube channel, and I need space to put the camera and stuff, so just leave me alone, okay? So, maybe we should shine it a little more too, huh? Give me a Well, you can't make it? Or not? Okay. I'll get back to work. I apologize. Yeah, we're gonna have an audience for this apparently. What are you doing? Are you gonna sit down? Go ahead, sit. Good girl. So I'm just gonna be working on this. Well, first I have to take the wheel off, then I have to pull the strut out, and then I have to compress the spring. I have to pull the strut out. Excuse me. Once I compress the spring, carefully.
Garlic butter based.
Take the spring.
Now since it's so cold out here, this has already thickened up a little bit.
Excuse me. Hey, talking to you. What the heck? So once it's all clear, I can put the IPD lowering spring back in, and then, yeah, we'll see how the car looks on the new wheels. What do you think? Excuse me. She is uninterested. But we'll sit there and watch, apparently. Let's break something. Not sure where that scratch came from, but that's going to really hurt the resale value. Anyway. The Alabama jack stand. Oh, we gotta go hard. On the rotor, you have a 10 millimeter that holds your rotor to the hub face. That has to come off when you do certain things like adding custom wheels, especially these Ocean 17s. There's no clearancing for that unless you want to drill holes in the backside of your brand new wheels, which this guy's not going to do that. What did I say? 10 millimeter? Yeah. Man, this COVID's got me dying still. 2 weeks later. 3 weeks later. What's today? I don't know. How does time even work? Well, first, you have to undo the sway bar, or else the sway bar is going to do what its job is, and it's going to try to keep this wheel in line with the other wheel on a level field, right? So what you do is you undo the sway bar link so that this whole control arm can drop down. And there's just enough slack and everything to get the top of the strut out, if you compress the spring. With these here Widowmakers right here. So we're going to see if I can't dodge a couple bullets today. Whoa. I hate these things so much. When I move this back and forth, the tie rod is moving, so this is all tight on this side, but in the rack itself it's clunking. So looks like a guy has to replace a steering rack. Okay, now that we've sufficiently sprayed lubricant and penetrant everywhere, remember there's a difference when you buy products. Lubricant is for the twisty stuff. Penetrant is for the stuff that's rusty. So I'm just slapping a little lubricant on the threads here. Also, you really want to make sure you get a lot of lubricant on your rotor. That way it helps the brakes really slide along nicely. 15 millimeters for the sway bar and link. Top side of it anyway. And you just crank her home. That's gonna take forever. I use hand tools long enough. It's gonna be a challenge today, I think. Nope, just kidding. Pull it out of the car. Pop, pop, pops right out. Hey, I know, understand. Say a quick prayer to Randy Pope's hat that we can do this safely. Oh, it's already not going straight. Not that not straight is a bad thing. Can't get the camera in any better of a location, so you're just gonna have to deal with what we got. Alright, we're gonna tighten one down a little bit. There we go, get the other one. Can I get that? Maybe. That's gonna be a big stretch if I can. Oh, hey, we got it. Like a professional something or other. Let's be honest, I am not a professional mechanic. I'm just a guy that works on stuff in his garage. Where are you going? It's like doing a fucking noodly thing. Hang on to your butts. I might need to release this guy and get a better bite on it because it is compressing towards me. Yeah, I don't have enough of a bite. Darn it! Alright, backing it off. Alright, now we got it set to maximum length. Maximum damage!
Emotional damage!
Or emotional damage? I don't know. Sometimes I wonder why I do this. It's because I like the challenge, I guess? I don't know. We can keep going. Sketchy, but it'll go. Flipped her around, see if we can't get a little more out of it. I feel like a little bit more is the point where you break something. Oh man, this... Oh hey, it came out. Just like that. Pop, pop. Comes out nice and easy. Looks like this strut is absolute garbage. I'll be honest, I want to put Bilsteins in this thing, but it's about $200 each side in the front. I think it's the Coney's. Maybe it's the Coney adjustables that I'm thinking of. Whichever one was adjustable, you slap them in here and then you can adjust the dampening on it, which would be great for me. This thing moves very easy. I mean, easy, but... And it doesn't come back. So, yeah, it's blown out. I was carefully removing the spring compressor and released on its own as they do and smacked me right in the leg. Thankfully we didn't damage my Crocs. That would have been awful. My leg hurts, but now I'm going to figure out how to get a socket onto that so I can take that off. All that just so we can get our socket on the end of the part. Comment down below if you thought I was going to cut between the compressor and release the pressure of the spring. Whoa. That would have been fun. Would have made for a better video instead of just some weird guy playing on grinder. I mean, playing with this grinder, not on grinder. Unless that's your thing, that's fine. Whew, that sucker's getting warmer. Alright, there's a cut spring. Cool. Fun part about this is, because our strut's blown out, you just take the sucker crown in there. There you go, spring's installed. Here goes nothing. As you can tell, I'm not excited about using this thing again. Start to crush my hand a little bit. What we're trying to do is trying to get the spring to compress far enough so that we can get the hat back on. What I'm going to do is take a pair of vice grips, grab the end of the strut, and pull it up so that I can set the hat on. Try to get the rest of the components together. Oh, there goes my paint. Dang. Okay. Yeah, if I can't get it together now, I should pick up basket weaving or something. It's at this point, I'm just praying the spring compressors hold together and I don't get a broken hand. Big old nut. Start it on the top with your 24 millimetric. You need to get the spring to sit far enough away from the bottom coil to get the socket on. That's all I'm trying to do. There we go. Ingenuity. Whoa. Almost died. We're all right. I'm gonna go check my pants.
A guide to understanding why brownouts happen.
All right. After a lot of back and forth, my socket's hot. I think both spring compressors are shot completely. Whew. I got on my hands, some fingers and toes, and my face. Yep. Continues. Let's see if we can release this thing from its bindings. The compressors are walking to each other. Great. Great. All right, well, I can still get on this one. So. Oh, well, that works too. If you're like me and you weren't born with extra hands or arms or legs, you need a little bit of help with your projects. So in this situation, try and push the strut back into place. Just take the jack, put it up under the A-arm, push the sucker back up. And you'll watch as you bring the jack further up, you can kind of guide the strut into place carefully. Pro tip, the hats for the struts, these two bolts are actually closer than this length or this length. So when you're putting this together, you really have to be careful about where that hat is sitting as you come up. But once you get to this spot, you realize where it is. You can just hammer it home. All right, now we're gonna carefully clean up the threads, throw a little lube on it. Make sure this plate goes back on it, too. I am just gonna set my alignment where the front was. That is important. Doesn't matter to me right now because as you can see, the wiring for the car is still everywhere. So we have a little bit of work to do still. Whoops, hang on. I can't take you anywhere. What, have you been drinking? Fuck. If you're smart, unlike me, you would have paid attention to where your sway bar mount sits, or the end link, and you have gotten that the first try. But I was busy filming. I'm just going to blame you, the viewer, for my mistakes. Yeah, just find something you can use to pry. Get your sway bar to come back up. Oh god, that's hard. We're just going to use my 1,800 millimeter pry bar that I bought while I was in Japan. Boop, boop. Watch your fingers. Oh god. I might have to loosen the lower mount. Oh, fucking stuff up. Reshape that a little bit. Alright, that's loose. That's not really a breaker bar. I think they call this a demo bar. Demolition bar. Not sketchy at all. Then you take something that's not your finger, thing you're trying to get to do. Alright, that's close enough. I can use a hammer or the end of this. Pop it in there. Okay, easy day. Just pop, pop, pops right in. These are definitely in very bad condition. So what we got? Jack under the sway bar. Or not sway bar. Okay, you know what I mean, right? Yeah. Do the thing, you put the thing on the thing, and you jack it up until it's in the spot you want. Okay? Damn, just quit being mean to me. I'm not a professional, okay? Maybe a professional idiot. I've had these, I don't know, 7 years, 8 years. They are well used. To the scrap pile. As much as I love these new wheels, they are heavy. And they are very much, I don't know, maybe a flex, I guess? I don't know, I'm not big on flash. And I actually debated for a while if maybe these wheels are too nice. I know they're too nice for the car. Sometimes you gotta buy the wheels. Sometimes you gotta buy the wheels and then build the car for the wheels. You know what I mean? Again, half inch 20 UNF. Throw that in the corner because we don't clean our garage ever. That's a lot. I feel like I clean this thing all the time. Oh, who am I kidding? Let's grab an impact, send her home. Okay, so those are all snug. Smooth. God. I'm gonna cry. They're beautiful. That just looks too cool. Nailed it. Now that is a look that is hard to hate. Just look at it, would you? The car's not nice enough now. Now I don't know what I'm gonna do. That's it. Yeah. Ocean Classic 17s on IPD lowering springs, 1 inch drop, and they're supposed to settle again another half an inch later on. So it'll be pretty low, lower than I normally go, but it's not a commuter, right? It's supposed to be a fun car, I guess. Man, I look tired. Oh yeah, shout out Volvo. If you're into this kind of stuff, go check out Volvo. He's the kind of guy that likes bricks, although he does a lot more of repair and saving turds, much like I did with this one. I mean, I don't know if I saved it. It's just not sitting at somebody else's house next to the garage. Now it sits next to my garage. Yeah, let's look at the car. It's not too low. Wheels turned a little bit, so that's why it's sitting forward. My only concern is where I actually have some damage back here. So this was hit and pushed in, so it's really tight. So when you look at it, like I can barely get my hand in there. But otherwise, it's supposed to fit. We got a 225 45 17. These are Comp 2 AS Plus. This is a tire that I've competed on. I like how it feels. Just as like a daily driver computer kind of setup. It's not a full-on 200 tread wear tire that wears quickly. But as far as just a regular driver that you're going to drive to the track, drive to work, you want good rain traction, there you go. These are some of the best rain tires I've ever used. That'll be about it for me. Let me know what you think about the wheels. Maybe comment down below or follow me on Instagram and tag me in your car. Show me what your car looks like on Instagram. Brap Dean. That's all I got. I'm tired, need a nap. So what else is new, you know? I'm kind of hungry. But hey, how about you go out in your garage and you fix something, huh? Have a good night. What do you think? What are you doing?